What's up, everyone? Welcome to Cracka episode 40, which is comics, reviews, awesome movies, comedy, and anything else I think kicks ass. And episode 40 will be about my lovely trade paperbacks on my bookcase over here. Mongo Stomptime 07 is the only one who actually voted, so he gets what he wants, and he will see what I have. Not too much. On the bottom over there I have a couple binders that's just mostly some of my artwork and stuff like that, which eventually I'll show in another episode. And on this thing, this is basically just a thing of all my movie stubs, which I'm still working on. I'm still adding stuff to it, so again, that'll be another thing that will be shown in a later thing there. This is my batarangs are in here that I've shown before, so I'm gonna move them somewhere over here. Here we go. Alright. Tape. Can't go on with tape. Probably should have cleaned it up a little more, but in this binder is a bunch of old photos from celebrities that when I used to take photography class. It's pretty much what's in here. Take a look, just for an instance. Jennifer Love Hewitt. Let's see. More Jennifer Love Hewitt. Buffy. Yeah, stuff like that. Of course, put a little Spider-Man tag on there. Next to it is a very old Overstreet Price Guide, which I've shown. This is Lita's book, which I actually have it signed. Show you again, because I believe I did show it once, but what the hell. Definitely is hard to one-hand this, but there we go. Signed by Lita. Moving on. Next to that is an old PC for Dummies. A couple of preview books, which very, very old. My yearbook, Ancient China, Pirates, Vampires, Bruce Lee's Tao of Jeet Kune Do. Very cool. Simpsons art book, The Art of Warcraft, which I got when I was working for EB. These were some, take a look, that's what it looks like, The Art of Warcraft, which I'll probably show a little, get into it a little more. Next to that is a huge Batman illustrated book, War on Crime. Moving on. Next to that was something I got when I was a kid, how to draw supervillains. Next to that is a role-playing DC Legion of Superheroes book. Wolverine Encyclopedia. I will do this in a better thing. I think I'm just going to show you what's on the shelves, and then I'll show you what they really look like later on. Ultimate X-Men Encyclopedia. Spider-Man Encyclopedia. Avengers Encyclopedia. I do not have the Batman one yet, but I'm working on it. Marvel Encyclopedia, DC Encyclopedia, and Wrestling Encyclopedia. Moving on, the top shelf. What was that thing? The Zombie Survival Guide, Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. It's like a blank book for like your memoir, stuff like that. Actually, no, I'm sorry. That was this thing. The Lemony Snicket's blank book. This is actually a comic. Next to that is an old Disney Adventures X-Men pamphlet when it first came out on TV. Now You Know is like just like a knowledge book. Bad Cat. It's funny cat stuff. Secrets of the X-Men. The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings, The Two Towers. Mortal Kombat, which is actually a really good book. Of course, you gotta have the Chuck Norris books. Truth About Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris vs. Mr. T. How to Learn Japanese, which I had to have when I went to Japan. It helped. These were some old mysteries, did you know, kind of things. And this was a guitar book for chords and stuff. Then I have my Noisy Cricket. Punk Rock Stitch. A couple shot glasses. Eventually I'm going to put this up. It's a Spider-Man wall switch. Then the big one, I have my Gremlin, my Mohawk. Stitch. I'm a Stitch fan. I went a little Stitch crazy. I went to Florida and the Punisher. My Marvel Islands of Adventure autograph book, which I've shown before, but just a quick little shot. Got Spider-Man's autograph. Put that over there. Moving on. Let's get my gremlin out of here before he causes trouble. See what kind of damage the little bastard does. But over here we have another Marvel encyclopedia. This was like the one that came out before that big one, which didn't have too much stuff in it. Marvel Zombies, which I actually got signed by Arthur Sidum. I can never say his name, but kind of see it there. Very cool. I don't know why it's focusing weird like that, but anyway, you get the idea. They're kind of packed in here, so let's see. Marvel Zombies Book 2. This is My Incredible Life as the Hulk, Lou Ferrigno's book, which I actually had him sign as well. Very cool. Yeah, trying to get this stuff back in one hand is a lot harder than I thought it would be. Next to that is the official Marvel Universe Handbook. And then it's from when I went to New York Comic Con. This was the pamphlets they gave out. Next to that, let me get my bookmark out of the way, which is a cool bookmark. I have the Secret Wars trade paperback. Then, of course, the Infinity Gauntlet. Infinity War. Avengers Operation Galactic Storm Part 1. Volume 1. And Volume 2. I'm not going to pull them all the way out because, like I said, it's a lot harder to put them back in with one hand, and I don't want to mess everything up. Well, not that I couldn't put it back together, but you get the gist. It's just easier to do it this way, so I apologize. If you want a better one, I can make a better video and show you each one individually, but it's up to you. This is the Avengers Once an Invader. New Avengers Secrets and Lies, which is Volume 3. New Avengers The Collective, which is Volume 4. I wonder if I turn the light. Let's see if I turn the light on. There you go, a little better. Love this camera. This is the New Avengers Power, Volume 10. Then I have the New Avengers Search for the Sorcerer Supreme, number 11, Volume 11. Then I have Hulk, Red Hulk, Volume 1. And then Hulk, Red and Green, Volume 2. And Hulk vs. the X-Force. Then I have Spider-Man's Greatest Villains, which is just like a collection of pretty much all like the kick-ass battles of Spider-Man. Spider-Man Birth of Venom. Spider-Man vs. Venom, which, as you can tell, these are all Venom stories. Spider-Man Venom Returns, which is an awesome cover, and I actually had a poster that was a blacklight poster that was exactly the same exact thing, and like the Venom suit would light up in the blacklight, and Eddie Brock's hair and stuff like that. Unfortunately, like my X-Men thing, my uncle had destroyed it, and I've never been able to find it again. So it really kind of pisses me off that I can't find it anywhere, and it doesn't. It's like it doesn't exist. Like eBay, I've been looking on there just as long as I have with the X-Men and the Spider-Man thing I showed you, and it's so far it's been an impossible thing. But hopefully one day I'll be able to find this poster again, blacklight or not. But it would be cool. If anyone ever sees it, you know, feel free to throw a comment on there and let me know, because I'd love to find it again. This is Spider-Man the Other with the black suit cover, which actually, yeah, they had a lot of different covers you could choose from. Evolve or Die, it's called. Spider-Man The Last Stand, which was interesting, because basically this thing was also my voice there. The Green Goblin has Spider-Man break him out of prison, and then it results in like the Green Goblin forming the Sinister 12, which was pretty crazy, and it's the first time what was it, Mac Gargan becomes Venom, and it pisses off the Green Goblin. But moving on, it's actually a good book, so if you want to get some cool stuff, get that one. Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 1. Ultimate Spider-Man Volume 2. Volume 3, if I can get it out. There we go. Volume 3. Volume 4. I was trying to get all the volumes, but it hasn't happened yet. Volume 7. I mean, trade paperbacks are cool because they collect a lot of the issues in one thing, so it's good to have. Like, if I don't want to go digging through my comic books to find the one issue that I want to read, the trade paperbacks definitely help. This is Volume 9. But sometimes they are expensive. I mean, they're usually, the lowest trade paperback I've ever seen was like $10, but most of the time they're 30 or 40 now, so it's insane. This is Volume 11, when Carnage came around. Volume 12, Human Torch. Volume 16, when Kitty Pryde, Shadowcat, becomes Spider-Man's sidekick because they're dating. Interesting twist. This is Spider-Man vs. Wolverine, the trade paperback, which I actually do have the comic. I believe I've shown it before. But this is the actual book, which is really, really cool. Wolverine Soul Taker, which is a really weird book. Weapon X, Days of Future Now, another really weird book, but it was actually pretty cool. Wolverine Old Man Logan, really cool storyline. X-Men The Dark Phoenix Saga. Uncanny X-Men Hope, Volume 1. Uncanny X-Men Dominant Species, which apparently Jean Grey dies in this again. Get the Punisher out of the way there. And of course I love the Juggernaut, and the Juggernaut's part of the X-Men now, which is strange. Uncanny X-Men Bright New Morning. So that was a pretty cool cover. Uncanny X-Men The New Age, The End of History. Ultimate X-Men Volume 1. X-Man number 1. And now we're going to go into DC. JLA The Tower of Babel, which was just an awesome book. Basically, if you've never read it, I'll give you a little short description. Batman comes up with ways to take out the Justice League, like just in case they ever went rogue. And Ra's al Ghul turns around and finds them, like decrypts his files and turns it against the Justice League. But it was really, really good book. JLA The Terra Incognita, which is another awesome book with the White Martians. Justice Society of America, Black Adam, and ISIS. Very interesting book. Lois and Clark, The New Adventures of Superman, which I actually got signed by Dean Cain. Very cool. The Death of Superman. Superman for Tomorrow. Then we have Superman, Batman, Public Enemies, Volume 1. Superman, Batman, Vengeance. Superman, Batman, Finest Worlds. Let's see, I have two of these. This is actually, I had gotten this. This is Batman Hush, Volume 2. And I couldn't find Volume 1, and then my fiance actually got me where they had Hush with both volumes. So it was really cool. Then we got Green Lantern, Rage of the Red Lanterns. Green Lantern, The Sinestro Corpse War. Green Lantern Rebirth. Just going to take that out, put that to the side. Blackest Night, hardcover. And then I have, I wanted to get these signed, but every time James O'Barr was supposed to be around, he never is. The Crow, Dead Time. Crow, Book 2, Evil Beyond Reach. And last but not least, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, which I actually got for free when I was working at EB Games, Electronics Boutique, whatever you want to call it, GameStop. Back in the day, when the Buffy game came out for Xbox, they gave these out. So it's pretty cool. One of the benefits of working there. And that's my bookshelf. If you do want to see like a couple of these things in depth kind of thing, I'll definitely I'll show it in another episode. But I don't want to make this stuff too long. Anyway, thanks for watching, and if you like, hit the like button if you want. If you love it, hit subscribe. I appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next episode or the next update, whichever comes first. Later.